The vibes here are amazing. How are you?
Amigo gringo.
There's this guy like dressed as an angel up here. What's up guys, it's Ryan and we are here in São Paulo, Brazil. I just got here, so we're gonna be taking the day today to check out the area of São Paulo. It's the biggest city in all of South America, so there's definitely a lot to explore. But to start, we're gonna start on a very famous street. It's called Avenida Paulista, or Paulista Avenue, and it's the most popular street in Brazil. It's where a lot of the locals will hang out, and funny enough, on Sundays they close it down to cars. So today, in fact, is Sunday, so we just made it on the street, so let's get a look at what everything's looking like here. So we're here now, and already I'm seeing so many people wearing Brazil clothing, jerseys, just showing their pride, which is so cool to see. So though I am on the avenue right now, they don't close the entire thing down, they only close the shopping area, which is directly ahead. So we're heading that way now and get to see what that's all about. All right, so we made it to where they officially close off the street, and all in front of us basically is just hordes of people open on the street. There's a lot going on, so we're basically just gonna see what that is. But it's really cool to see how much pride they have in their country with all this Brazil flags, the Brazil jerseys. So cool to see. And like I was saying, they only do this on Sunday when they close the road down, from about 9 a.m. to about 6 p.m. It's about 4:30 p.m. right now, so I still got an hour and a half. Sun's starting to set, so I believe it's gonna get pretty beautiful here with the sun setting. And as I was just walking, so a Brazilian just kind of said hi to me and pointed out that I looked American, and just started conversation, got to know him a little bit. He recommended some places, so off the jump, people are pretty friendly here. I'm sure not everyone's like that, but it's a great start to have. But yeah, as we get deeper in here, more and more people start to jump up on the sidewalks over here. Looks like a lot of people are selling clothes, playing music. They also have these guard towers here too, which they got police kind of watching over, making sure everyone's staying safe. I know people will say Brazil's a little more dangerous. I haven't had problems yet though. Such a cool place. I've been here like 5 minutes and I'm already blown away. Really just with like the amount of pride these people have with their country. People are selling clothes here. This guy's selling bags, toys, jewelry. This kind of reminds me of Colón Street in Cebu City, Philippines. Kind of similar vibes, except, you know, South American style. So much stuff here just on the side people are selling. I believe this is really on Sundays when the street closes. So every day, other day of the week, this stuff isn't going on. Got corn over here, it looks like. Socks. All kinds of stuff. This is definitely the place to be on a Sunday, that's for sure. So obviously a lot of people are walking on the sidewalk here, but might have to start walking on the middle of the road just because I can. There's just so many people here, it's awesome. The vibes are high. Oh, and I did hear there's a lot of street performers. Looks like these guys are doing something here. A little dance off. So fun. This is awesome. What are you guys gonna do? Little kids jumping on it. The vibes here are amazing. We're gonna keep walking though. We got a lot to see here. Now to see all the vendors, they're on the sidewalks here, so gotta stay on the sidewalks for that. But saying that, it does look like there is some vendors on the street here. Mostly selling food though. A lot of fruits. And drinks. They're selling alcohol here too, making cocktails. Wow, people are selling some merch, some Brazil clothes. This place is awesome. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. And the fact that they're allowed to sell alcohol on the streets here is pretty interesting because that's not very common. A lot of types of corn being sold, popcorn, corn on the cob, corn chips, baby clothes over here. Looks like they got coconuts over here too. A little market area. They got some food trucks kind of set up. But yeah, they're utilizing all that corn that they grow here for all different types of things. It's almost like a hybrid of like a farmer's market and like a street party type thing. It's really interesting. I honestly haven't seen anything like this. Like, I know I compared it to Colón Street, but it's got a totally different feel than that. There's just loads of books laid out here. I would assume they're for sale from someone. Going back on the street, more food, dogs chilling. Looks like some meat skewers here being sold. Definitely could get one of those. Guys drinking beers. Everyone's just having a good time. So cool. And now up over here, I heard about this McDonald's. Apparently it's a popular McDonald's here. I don't quite know the significance of it, but all I know is it's popular and it looks cool. So let's go look at it here up and personal. I've never seen a McDonald's like this, so let's check it out. Here's the front of it. Got like a smiley face. We'll go inside, even though I don't eat McDonald's. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, I'm already seeing the layout here and it is busy. Oh my God. A lot of people just ordering too. We'll go upstairs. I would assume it's just seating up here, but we'll find out here. Whoa. They got a whole burger set up here hanging. And yeah, it's just places to eat. Oh, and then behind us, there's outdoor seating. So you can sit outside. Ever seen a McDonald's with outdoor seating? So yeah, we're leaving now. I don't indulge in McDonald's. Not the healthiest thing for you, but that was really cool to see. Never seen a McDonald's like that before. Now we keep walking down the street. I don't know how far this goes down, but we've been walking for a good amount of time. The crowd is thinning, so I imagine we're getting towards the end now. They literally are selling it all here though. All kinds of stuff. This kid's making music. Again, just seeing all the yellow, green, blue, the national pride here. I've never seen anything like it anywhere through the world I've been. This many people collectively coming together and kind of celebrating their country. I would assume this is every Sunday, because as far as I know, it's not like Independence Day or anything. I will double check that, but maybe it's just a Sunday thing, I don't know. Okay, we keep walking, and I thought this truck was actually gonna be the end, but it looks like it's not, because it keeps going. And this road is still completely shut down, and there's a lot going on. Everyone's kind of huddled around here. I don't know if there's something gonna be happening soon, but I'm just gonna keep walking. This is so crazy. There is no more vendors, it appears, so all the vendors are back that way. But we'll keep walking down here up until the road opens back up to the cars. And then we'll probably just turn around and walk all the way back down and see what else we can find. Okay, now here on the left is the Museum of Art. I think it's the biggest museum in São Paulo. I read a little bit about it before I came here, just because I wanted to know a little bit about what I was getting myself into. But yeah, very prominent museum here in Paulista Avenue. It's honestly quite crazy though how it just keeps going and there's still so many people. There's this guy like dressed as an angel up here with a Brazilian flag. Did not expect to see this when I came here. What in the world? He must be on stilts or something, waving the flag. Okay, that got a little weird. Wanted me to come up to him and I shook his hand and then he was like trying to pull me in, so I had to get away from that. But there's definitely some interesting people here. Okay, so the hordes are actually getting bigger now, and as far as like my eyes can see, these roads just get flooded with people up here. And I was under the impression that there was only gonna become less and less people as we get farther down here, but it appears to be the opposite. I feel like while I'm here, I need to get a jersey, a scarf, a shirt or something, Brazil, because everyone's wearing it. And there's quite a few people selling shirts and stuff too, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for something. It's gotta be cool though. See, yeah, like they're selling flags and shirts over here. I guess the vendors are back. It was interesting, there was just that one area back there. There's no vendors, but now they're back out. I'm walking further and further down. It's like there's something going on over here. This guy's saying stuff. I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't really know what he's saying, but he's uniting the people. We shall continue. There's people on bikes. A lot of police here, I noticed. We got a chant going now. But yeah, a lot of police. They definitely put an emphasis on keeping this place safe while also having fun. They got people interviewing people. They really have it all here. I feel like this is a great introduction to Brazil. It's kind of just everything, all different types of people. Hopefully I don't sound arrogant saying that, but this is my first kind of introduction of Brazil, so I feel like it's a pretty good spot to get started. And saying that, I'm planning on being in South America for a little while, so if you guys got any recommendations, places to go, things to do, let me know. Okay, the walk continues. The people are still heavily here, and we got about an hour until the street closes, and it doesn't really look like anything's dying down. This guy's selling some jerseys. I'll pass for now, though. You bet I'm gonna be getting one of those, though, at some point while I'm here in Brazil, because the jerseys are just sick. Like I was saying, a lot of corn, and just a lot of crazy people, that's for sure. But also a lot of cool and friendly people, so it's a mix of everything. It's like they just got units of police kind of walking around together. I don't really see any police soloed out. They're always at least in packs of 2. These police cars are driving around too. Again, they're keeping it safe here, which is awesome. Kind of preventing any major theft or any other problems people cause, because when there's these herds of people gathered in one place, it's a great place for bad people to come as well. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So it's nice, and it makes me feel a little safer too when there's so many of them kind of around here. These guys are just playing toss with whatever they're trying to sell, like a tennis ball, some gripper thing. But wow, it's a lot of people here. It just feels like it never ends, which is amazing because I'm enjoying every minute of it. Definitely getting some weird looks, but that just comes with the territory of what I'm doing, so gotta embrace it. I'm hearing what sounds like somebody singing up here. Gotta find out where this is. I think I see it, so it's over here. Just letting it loose. Such a cool place. Wow. Yeah, it looks like they're doing like a karaoke type thing over here. Like they literally have it all. These ladies are dancing, people are enjoying themselves. Amazing. And if you guys are wondering, there's another McDonald's over here, as if the other one's too far away. They had to make another one here. But man, this place, I love it. Okay, and over here they got the cleaning crew, it looks like. They're ready to go. I would assume as soon as they kind of get people off these streets and start to open them back up, these guys go to work because they got to clean up everything so the cars can start to drive on it again. And like I said, it's kind of getting close to that time, so I would assume they're getting ready and as the time gets closer. And as I'm saying that, it does look like up here is kind of the end of the activities, at least on this street. So probably walk down here and then end up turning around. Oh, they got acai over here. Now, if you don't know, acai originates in Brazil. 95% actually is produced in this one little state in northern Brazil, which is an interesting fact. Definitely have to try some here, either today or in the next couple days, because acai is amazing. And I've heard it tastes quite a bit different than the American acai, but we'll have to find out for ourselves. Okay, yeah, so these trucks are starting to drive down these streets now. Looks like they're kind of cleaning them up. They're spraying these hoses. So they're definitely getting ready to start letting cars back on the roads. And then if I had to guess, these sweeper guys come in behind them and kind of brush anything they missed. So we in fact are gonna turn around and try to get ahead of these trucks so we can walk down the street one more time before they open everything up and get everyone off the road. Everything closes down, at least all the vendors and stuff. So let's get ahead of them real quick. All right, I turned the boosters on, got ahead of them a little bit, but still in front of me here is the police car and a couple officers that are slowly walking down, which I assume are trying to get people off the road. So we should probably get in front of them, actually. They got officers on like dirt bikes too. This is interesting. We are starting to get back into a little bit more of the chaos though. We just gotta stay ahead of these officers so we can get one more good feel for it. Here's the karaoke going on over here. Still having good vibes here. Let's go. All right, looks like vendors are kind of getting off the road now. The police are making themselves known and people are trying to finish up here. They're doing their horns and stuff, trying to get people off the roads. So yeah, it's definitely coming to an end. But that doesn't mean I still can't get one last. There's still tons of people ahead of me, so we'll still get a little bit more. See, they're kind of coming in full force. Got their horns going. Everybody's trying to get off the road. It's only 5:15 though, so we should have another 45 minutes. I don't know what this is all about, but I guess they got to start early so they can get all the people off by 6. So they can open it up. But it gives me a reason to go back on the sidewalks and see Some of this cool art and other vendors selling stuff. Necklaces, jewelry, some weird stuff. I'm sure most of the stuff is handmade. Incense, again, all types of different stuff being sold here. Of course, a lot of clothes, a lot of jewelry, but a lot of stuff outside of that, like whatever you want to call this stuff. Cool little like action figure things. Tell you what, you'll find socks just about anywhere, any market you go. And just like that, the roads have totally opened up. These roads just like not even 5-10 minutes ago were completely filled. I guess everyone got the memo that it's kind of time to wrap things up. I still just can't get over though how many people, it's literally like 3 out of 4 people have some type of Brazil clothing on, whether they got a flag around them, a scarf, or just a t-shirt. Like I said, probably 3 and 4 people have something. So it's not everyone, but almost everyone. Really cool. So a little bit more about this street as a whole. So basically from what I learned, like what goes on during the week and normal hours, that not Sunday, it's just a normal busy street where a lot of people work. Basically a lot of these buildings are just offices, and it just kind of is filled with businessmen, businesswomen, and only on Sundays like this is when it comes alive and everyone kind of lets loose. But I want to say I heard the street was bought by a local here, and they named it the Avenue Paulista because a Paulista is like a person who was born and raised in São Paulo, so they wanted to show the pride of their land and kind of name it after them, I guess. Again, that might not be totally accurate, but that's kind of what I got from it. And I have to say, this is one of the coolest streets I've ever been on. Okay, this might be a little crazy comparison, but it almost reminds me of Las Vegas with the freedom. Like you can just drink on the streets, everyone's just having a good time, vibes are high. That part of it kind of reminds me of Vegas. We made it back to the MASP Museum area, and we still have so much to go. I feel like I've been on this road forever. It just keeps going. And again, I can't get enough of it. Yeah, you can tell the police haven't reached this area because there's still quite a few people on the roads here. So people are trying to make the most of it while they can. Okay, and I missed this when I was walking down the first time, but this is actually a massive park that's very well known in the area because it's like the only bit of greenery in this very bustling area that it is. So yeah, I'm sure you ask about any local, they'll know about this park. It's where a lot of people kind of just go to relax, unwind a little bit on a busy week or busy weekend. It does look like it's closing down though from what this lady's doing. But yeah, really cool that they got this just kind of plopped in the middle of this place. Okay, I do have to acknowledge this because I've seen quite a few, but I've seen a lot of signs that say "Thank you, Trump." No idea why, but I've seen quite a few. It's definitely a place where people do a lot of protesting and kind of express their opinions, so it kind of makes sense. But I've seen signs of all different sorts with Israeli stuff, the Trump stuff, so people like to at least let their opinions be heard, which I guess is important because you should be able to express your opinion as long as there's no violence or anything. And that's why they have all these policemen, to keep it safe and under control, or else people will probably go crazy. I've seen so many of these electric scooters too, people riding them. They're everywhere. And I mean, those are pretty common in most countries nowadays, but it seems like a great way to get around, especially through here when it's closed down to the cars, just whipping around on those. I might have to get myself involved. And there's the happy face, the McDonald's. I mean, look at that architecture though, super sick. I don't agree with the food they produce, but you have to say they're pretty good at what they do. And it's getting people to eat their food. Though it's not the most humane thing with some of the stuff they put into it. That's besides the point. Got some tweakers here, but there are some vendors still going, making cocktails. This guy's trying to tempt. But yeah, there's definitely some homeless people here. Hola. Yeah, how are you?
Amigo gringo, você é chola? Você fala, eu sou chola.
Eu sou cholo?
Isso, eu sou chola de Brasil.
Ah, sim, sim. Mi gringo. Mi português on puto.
Opa, grava aí, Léo, grava aí. Ó, amigo, videomaker.
Oh, videomaker.
Videomaker.
Okay.
Eu sou o quê?
Eu sou o quê?
Você é chola de Brasil, fala. Eu sou
Say
chola de
Chalo
Brasil.
ve
Thank you very
Brazil.
much. Thank you very much.
São Paulino.
Take care.
You on the phone?
USA.
Yes.
See, see.
From Brazil.
Brazil. Well, that was something. No idea what he was having me say, but other people were smiling and laughing, so I think it was good. Again, my Portuguese is extremely limited, like a lot worse than my Spanish. And I don't even know that much Spanish, but I literally know like 1 or 2 words in Portuguese, so I'm definitely need to pick some up as I'm here, but it's gonna take a little while. With that being said though, it does look like we're approaching the end of the road, which is actually where we started. So I think we'll wrap up the video there. I think this was an amazing start to the Brazil journey that I'm about to go on. Amazing country, great people I've met so far. So I'm a little crazy, but I'm having a blast already. Like I said, this is like the most popular street in all of Sao Paulo, even maybe all of Brazil. So I had to start with a bang. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.